I thought it was a meme. I was hoping it was a meme. But the first look at the Rick and Morty anime is here, guys. This is a dream. I'm in a dream right now. I'm not actually awake right now, guys. I am not awake. I am not live right now. Am I fucking naked? Hello, my weebs and gamers. How are you guys doing today? Some big anime trailers have been released in the past few weeks, actually. I think San Diego Comic-Con happened. I know this is already a few days old, but the One Piece live action trailer has been released, and I could have watched it, but I thought I'd wait to watch it with you guys so you guys can see my raw live reaction for it. So going into this, I have seen the One Piece live action teaser trailer. So this one is the actual trailer. My initial thoughts of the teaser trailer was, doesn't look bad. I will come into this with cautious optimism, which is more than I thought I would give it. So I don't know if this is going to give me any more of a positive opinion in comparison to its teaser trailer. So let's have a look.
Fame, power.
All right, let's see Gold Roger.
Not everything this world has to offer.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. There was so much in that. Do these character designs actually look much better? I actually like the clothes that they wear.
It's yours to find.
Oh, Nami looks so much better than what she did in the previous trailer. Usopp still looking very, very good. Is that Garp? What a fuck, what an absolute Giga Chad. Oh my god. Okay, I really, really like the casting for this so far.
You've been making enemies everywhere we go.
Wait, hold up. Does Buggy actually look better?
Chop, get her!
Okay. So they're doing the Arlong arc as well?
I'll do you the kindness of keeping you all together.
Okay, wait. Hold on. That's Arlong? Oh.
I'll do you the kindness.
Oh, I don't know. They nerfed him, man. He does not look threatening as all. Like the previous merman looked more threatening than him. Guys? Mihawk? Oh my god, they're showing us everything. Don't do this. Oh, don't give me hope.
But before that, I'd like to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Isekai Slow Life. Guys, you know me, we talk about Isekai a lot here, but Slow Life lets you live out your own fantasies. You might start as an adorable walking mushroom, but as your personal Isekai journey unfolds, you can ascend and evolve to the point of godhood. Now that is my kind of Isekai. You can stay in one place, developing the economy in your own village by taking care of the business owners that rely on you while opening up a workshop, a potion shop, a tavern, and more. Or you can join a guild and wander the world with your own band of adventurers. I mean, it wouldn't be an Isekai without an adventurers guild, right? The companions you come across can all be varied from a cat-ear maid girl, a goblin merchant, a monster hunter, and they all come with unique skills that benefit your growth. When you're done, feel free to kick back and relax at home with a variety of different women to choose from, whether it be a gentle vampire nurse, an artistic octopus teacher, or a lovely siren drinking companion. Isekai Slow Life is about making your own story, and the world ahead has many paths for you to discover. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to start your Isekai journey today. Thank you very much to Isekai Slow Life for sponsoring me today. Back to the video.
I don't want to be snorting the hopium, guys. It looks decent. Fuck. It genuinely looks decent. It looks fun. My one biggest thing that I said after watching the teaser trailer is that they need to embrace the goofiness and just run with it and have fun with it. And the more I see of this, the more that I see that I think that's the exact direction that they're going for. On top of that, the casting just seems almost perfect. The only real problem I had with the trailer that I saw was Arlong. Okay, let's get the bad out of the way, actually, because I actually have less bad than I do good to say. Arlong, I feel, at least to me, when I first watched the anime, Arlong felt like he was actually the first threatening villain. And out of all of the characters I can see so far, he does not look threatening at all. I mean, it's always going to be hard to make Arlong look good in a live action form. I do at least like the fact that they didn't like make his nose super fucking big. I just don't think he's big enough. Obviously, you can only make a character so big without making them look overly cartoonish, but I was expecting someone of the stature of like fucking fucking The Rock or like The Mountain. This guy just looks goofy. I think this merman looks way better and more intimidating than Arlong does. Having said that, there was a lot of good in here. We got to see some more characters. We got to see Shanks. We got to see Mihawk. We got to see Garp. And we got to see Gold Roger. And honestly, they were all really good. Either way, I am going to be watching it. The people in chat that are saying, this is gonna suck, guys. This is gonna suck. You're gonna watch it anyway. Don't lie to me. One thing I am very curious about is how much they're going to adapt. We're at least getting the Arlong arc, which is, at least in my opinion, when One Piece really starts to show its true colors. I believe the point in which I am going to be able to judge whether how good this adaptation can get if it doesn't suck. I think one big test, and we saw a teaser of that in it, is going to be the Nami hat scene. That is going to be the make or break moment for me. So I believe that San Diego Comic-Con had just aired, which is why we got a bunch of trailers. Another IP that I've been very cautious about is when this Uzumaki anime got announced. If you don't know, Uzumaki, the anime, got announced like, I think 3 years ago. Junji Ito, clearly one of the greatest horror mangakas like out right now. His manga, obviously very, very highly critically acclaimed. His anime adaptations of his horror manga have, without exception, been shit. They've been varying degrees of bad. I think Yo had the best shot at it, but that was by Studio Ufotable. And I would not call that a good movie. It's good in the sense of if you want to get drunk and watch a bad horror B movie, that's kind of like the mood you have to go into watching that one. But it's still miles better than his recent adaptations, the Junji Ito story collections, and I believe Tales of the Macabre. One of the big problems with adapting Junji Ito's works is that his art is insane. His art is so detailed, it's very, very hard to transfer his art into an animated form. But haven't seen the Uzumaki trailer yet. I'm gonna give this a watch and I'm gonna give this a chance. I'll try to go into this blind, very similarly to the live action anime. It could be good.
なあ、キリエ。一緒にこの街を脱出しないか。
何それ？駆け落ち？
Oh, don't do this again. Don't do this to me again. Twice? Twice in a row you're gonna give me hope? Oh shit. Oh, I really like the art style. I really like that they committed to making this in black and white and just going for the original manga aesthetic rather than trying to put color on this. Whoever made that decision was fucking genius. The real test is going to see how well they portray some of his more horrific manga panels. I like the art style so far, but it's all gonna go down to how well they can portray some of the imagery that Junji Ito puts in his work, because I feel like that is the big reason why he's such a masterclass in terms of being a horror mangaka. Oh shit. You son of a bitch! You've done it! The sons of bitches did it! They're actually doing this! Oh no! I can't believe it. They might have actually figured out how to adapt Junji Ito. Actually looks like it's gonna be a good horror anime. Holy shit! Like, after a while, I just stopped talking because I was just getting so fucking engrossed. My first thought on this is that now I know why it took 3 years from the announcement to get this first trailer. This has been one of the biggest determiners in the argument that we should just be patient and let artists do what they fucking do best instead of trying to rush out a piece of work. There is so much detail in how they chose to adapt this, and it seems like they're actually doing everything right. Perfection shouldn't be rushed. I talked about this on Trash Taste before. I thought it was a meme. I was hoping it was a meme, but the first look at the Rick and Morty anime is here, guys. I don't know if I want to watch this, guys. What fucking timeline are we in right now? So we have a Rick and Morty anime, which I thought was a fucking meme, but they made it a thing. I don't think this needs much of an introduction. Let's have a look at this. This is a dream. I'm in a dream right now. I'm not actually awake right now, guys. I am not awake. I am not live right now. Am I fucking naked? This is not the right timeline. Why doesn't this look bad? I fucking hate that it's so on point. If they have like scenes of them like fucking fighting air like they do in My Hero Academia, I'm fucking... Get the fuck out! What the fuck is going? What world am I in right now? I can't do this 3 times, guys. I can't. Not 3 in a row, guys. A man can only take so much hopium, man. I'm gonna overdose. So, guys, that was a time when I was a Rick and Morty fan. Let's try to think back, all right, to seasons 1 and 2 of Rick and Morty. Let's just pretend that was a time when it was not uncool to be a Rick and Morty fan. I've watched some of the later seasons of Rick and Morty and I don't think the quality is as good. The fan base has definitely done awful things to Rick and Morty's image, but they still have some good episodes every here and there. It used to be every episode was a banger, especially in season 1 and 2. Now it's definitely hit or miss in terms of like some of the later seasons. Even though this is just the opening, this is a fucking fever dream of an opening. But they have somehow taken the essence of Rick and Morty. Every time I've seen a Western IP try to do some kind of like anime parody, it's always fucking outdated references. It's always outdated jokes and it's always like the same jokes. This is the first time I've seen a Western IP do its own parody spin on something that's anime culture and it genuinely be really on point. This is such a genuine take on just every single anime opening you've ever seen. I did not want it to be so on the nose, but it actually is. I don't want to give more hope. I think the approach, and from what I can see, it looks like it could be something along the lines of the panty and stocking vibe. If it's even close to just like that much fun, this could be good. On to the next trailer. We have watched the first teaser trailer of this, but we have gotten, I believe, the full trailer of Alice and Teresa. This is a new anime original film coming from Mari Okuda, who has done works like Toradora, Golden Time. She did Makia and Anohana as well. So Mari Okuda, for a long time, I've always referred to her as the queen of melodrama because you watch any of her works and you will definitely be getting the tissues out. And I'm not talking about those kinds of tissues, you sick motherfucker. They definitely are tearjerkers. Her most recent film is Makia, and that generally was such a good film about motherhood. So let's have a look at this trailer. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Guys, are we hyped? Are we hyped for depression, guys? Let's go, baby! This isn't a huff of hopium. This is Mari Okuda. I was always going to watch this. I always have trust in her. I was hyped for this before. The more I see about this, the more hype I've gotten. One thing that stood out for me, I did not wear headphones, but holy shit. One big factor of whether a scene or whether a moment hits for me, one massive factor is always the music. The music is, I kind of feel like Pavlov's dog, where I just hear a sad song, you play me the Anohana song, and it's just like, I don't know why I'm crying, guys. So this is another Studio Mappa show, and this honestly looks, Studio Mappa has done some good stuff. This looks like it's gonna be, one, it definitely looks film quality, and two, it looks like one of the best looking pieces of work that they've made aesthetically as well. All right, but the trailers are not ending because Castlevania got a new trailer as well. Castlevania has been, I feel like, I don't know if it was Castlevania that started this, but I feel like Castlevania started the trend of having actual good video game adaptations in animated form, because this is not technically an anime. But who fucking cares, guys? Who cares if it's not an anime? You know what? We'll give it a pass. I will call it an anime because it does give off enough of a vibe of being that to be like, okay, you get the Avatar pass. All right, let's have a look at this. Oh.
Your mama took someone from me I loved. I could kill you too.
God.
And I will.
Oh, that voice acting. Oh, who is that? I fucking love that accent, man. Yo, we're doing the French Revolution? We are doing the French Revolution? Okay, okay. Oh, this music, man. Oh, goddamn, this music. God fucking damn. Are we gonna get a single miss today, guys? Is there only W's today? Is nothing gonna miss? Are we getting 0 misses today? Everything is hitting. Obviously, Castlevania, the original series, that storyline ended in season 4. So I was always going to be a little bit cautious when you have a banger series and then you make some kind of spin-off series. I don't know if this is a spin-off or a sequel or a fucking Fate timeline side story. I don't fucking know. But that genuinely looks really good. Is it a sequel? Different Belmont? Oh, we're going JoJo? Castlevania is going full JoJo? Okay, I'm down. I'm fucking down. I mean, Castlevania, clearly it's a Western production. Clearly it is an anime inspired, but it's been one of those shows that has hit that Avatar kind of ground. Everyone knows it is not an anime, but we'll give it that pass just because it does something unique and it is actually good while still being reminiscent enough for like your traditional anime. Yeah, this looks really, really good. Previous Castlevanias have been really good, and we have a new cast of characters, new villains, new protagonists. I am more than open to a new generation of Castlevania characters. If this is going down the JoJo route, this is going to be in the French Revolution. That's actually pretty hype. Honestly, it has the potential to be as good, if not better, than the original series. So we are going just for a few pieces of exciting news that I have come across. First piece of news. Oh, this is a trailer. Never mind. Adult Swim are firing on full cylinders, man. We have a new Shinichiro Watanabe anime that's being produced. He is, according to this headline, collaborating with the John Wick director team. There's no release date for Lazarus yet, but it will air in the US on Adult Swim. So no confirmation on whether this is a movie, whether it's a TV show. Oh, it's okay. It's a trailer. All right. Ooh, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, vibes. Okay. Is that 6 out of 6? I think that might be 6 out of 6, boys. When are the W's gonna stop? Someone please take your foot off the gas. I'm already hype hearing about any Shinichiro Watanabe works because the man, even if he does something that doesn't tend to be like my favorite piece of work from his. One, all of his work feels just so uniquely different from most other anime that comes out. He always has a very unique vision. He always wants to do something different and something unique every time. And I respect the fuck out of that, you know? It reminds me of like someone like, you know, Christopher Nolan, you know? There are some works of Christopher Nolan that I might not like more than others, but he always tries to push the boundary and he always tries to do something new every time. And one thing that's always drawn me to Watanabe's works is that he always puts such a big emphasis on music. He rewrote the book when it came to just adding cowboys, put them into space, and adding jazz on top of that. He rewrote the book when he took samurais and added lo-fi hip-hop beats to that. Before that existed, I never thought the two could go hand in hand, and after he made Samurai Champloo, I wondered how no one had ever put these two together before. He's always tried to do something uniquely creative with his vision, and that's why I will always be excited about any new project he takes on. His last work, I believe, was Carol and Tuesday, which, what can I say? I don't know. Boys, I'm gonna be real. I'm searching for an L somewhere this stream. I'm searching for an L. I have not seen an L in sight. But if you didn't know, Miyazaki released a new film, and I would not be surprised if no one even heard about it. His last film. But the reason I wanted to talk about this was because this is super interesting. So his new film, which opened up last week, I believe, garnered 2.15 billion yen in the first 4 days. The film earned more than Miyazaki's celebrated Academy Award-winning 2001 film Spirited Away in its first 4 days. Now, you might be looking at this being like, that's not really surprising. It's Miyazaki. Of course it's gonna get people in and put people in the cinema and get people in the theater. This film released with zero marketing. You see this poster that's been released. This is the only thing that has been released about this film. This film did not get any trailer. It got no marketing. It got basically no press, no trailers, no hype, no nothing. They just literally dropped this film in theaters and then people went to see it. And it's insane. One thing, I'm not a big Ghibli fan, but holy fucking shit, the balls on this, man. Imagine making a film and being like, we don't need marketing. We do not need to spend a single cent on marketing. We don't even need to make a motherfucking trailer. The absolute balls on that. I'm saying this and I'm like, if I had spent money making a film and having Miyazaki on it, I'm like, I'm gonna make at least a trailer just to get people hyped. The absolute balls to make that business decision, and now seeing that it's actually paid dividends, because think about how much money they've saved by doing zero marketing for this and just trusting that by word of mouth alone, with his namesake alone, that you're going to get people into the cinemas and seeing that pay off. Holy fucking shit. Totoro sized balls. When this came out, I'd had zero knowledge that this came out until people in Japan started talking about it. Like, genuinely, it worked for me. I would have thought that I'd known about a Miyazaki film coming out. I thought that they would have released a trailer or something. Genius piece of marketing. It's paid off. I don't know how you could do this. I don't know if you could do this again. And finally, last piece of news for the day. This was pretty interesting to me. An Oda one-shot manga is getting an anime. I'm a big One Piece fan, obviously. I had never heard of this before in my life. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be a PNG trailer. It's a PNG trailer. It is a PNG trailer. Don't know much about this. I had never heard of this one-shot in my life. I did not know that Oda submitted a one-shot called Monsters. I don't know how good this can possibly be. Obviously, we know Oda is a goated mangaka because of One Piece, but I don't know what he got up to before One Piece, aside from being an assistant on Rurouni Kenshin. Like, personally, I can't speak for the quality of this one-shot, but one thing that did excite me is that it's going to be directed by Sang-Hoo Park, who I think is one of my favorite new young directors in the anime field that has come up in the past few years. If you didn't know, he directed Jujutsu Kaisen and Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, and he also directed God of High School, which one thing that's always stood out for me for all of his works is his action direction. I believe his action direction is some of my favorites now in the modern anime landscape. I don't know how much action this is going to have. I don't know if this is even going to be like a battle shonen or whatever. That could be a kaiju anime for all I know. But in his previous works, he's always had such a proper Hong Kong martial arts influence in his action direction. And he's taken that and put it into anime. And that's what stood out for me. I'm very excited to see any new work that he directs, and I'm excited to see what this is. He broke off from Mappa and made his own studio. That gives me even more hype, because that just means he has even more creative control to do what he wants to do. Are you guys gonna be watching it? Who knows? Of course you're gonna be watching it. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.